be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning and happy Friday.
Morning, Jase.
Morning, Clint. Have a look at this slick operation.
G'day, Lauren.
Hey, Loz.
Lozzie.
I'm coming. Jesus.
Good morning.
I just finished the opener. I also just watched Nandos, our video guy, run to hit record. Knees up. He's now having a lay down.
What a well-oiled machine.
Well, I'm here now.
How are we all?
Well, I have Jase fatigue. I have Jase
Don't we
Hawkins
all?
fatigue. We've been in Mount Buller, and look, I'm going to say
I am fun on a road trip.
Do you know
we
what?
shat the bed coming home.
Small
because
doses, that's what I'm going to say.
I don't know what happened, but we took the long way. We didn't go on a freeway.
Do you normally, when coming home from Mount Buller, go past the
Yarra Valley
wineries?
and Ringwood.
Well, you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know you can. Don't worry.
If you go on the freeway, you don't.
Where was the McDonald's we were at?
Lilydale.
And one of the school kids came up and he was like, "You've been at the snow?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "What are you doing in Lilydale?"
We said that's a good question.
And he doesn't even drive.
So it was 4.5 hours by the time I got home of Jason in the back seat doing this. Oh, I think I'm getting deep vein thrombosis.
I feel so sick.
Guys, I'm not an adventure kind of guy.
Clint, aren't you hot?
Oh, Clint, why are you wearing a beanie and a puffer jacket?
Because we've just been to the snow.
Aren't
That's
you
why.
hot?
You look like you're packing the dairy section at Coles. God, it was nice to be back in Bentley East last night.
My God, it was nice to have you out of my car last night.
Hey,
I got home and I said to Paul, I just need an hour of peace and quiet after that.
Hey, exciting news I just heard.
Scarlett Johansson.
What? In
In-
Jurassic Park?
You there, but
Jurassic
World.
Rebirth.
Yeah.
Great.
it's
I
cool.
thought they were so is
And the dinosaurs coming
Chris
back.
Pratt not coming back?
They're back. The dinosaurs are back.
Oh, I gathered that.
Paddy's not back.
Oh, really?
No.
Who's not back?
Chris Pratt.
Paddy.
Oh.
He was great.
I only
Handsome
saw
Chris
the
Pratt.
original.
Original was good. Number 2 was good. Number 3, you win some, you lose some.
But I once went on a holiday to Hawaii where it was all filmed.
Oh, did you
It's
go on the
amazing.
Jurassic Park tour?
Yeah, we did some kind of tour.
Was it
where
a letdown when there wasn't any dinosaurs?
Yeah, it's just scenery.
Yeah.
You're on a scenic tour.
See that tree there? In the first movie, he ran past that tree.
Yeah, and they like have plaques on it. Tree that was ran past in the movie.
You're taking the piss.
Nah, there's like logs and stuff that were there in the movies.
Log from the movie.
Yeah,
Jurassic 2.
credited log from Jurassic 2.
How much was that tour? Because that sounds...
Probably wasn't even in the right spot.
What do you want to do, kids? See the Jurassic log or go whitewater rafting?
I thought you were going to ask us.
No. Oh, we're not going on another adventure yet.
No,
Hey, can you run me through the awards last night, Clint?
this is the best of the awards, I reckon.
Yeah, it's a busy night because they've basically combined. They used to have an awards night every night leading into the finals.
Oh,
but now
God.
they decided, let's combine them all
Brilliant.
and have them all on the one night. So you've got the Players Association All-Australian Awards.
So
You've got the Rising Star.
Yeah.
You've got the
All Australian.
All-Australian team.
So the AFLPA MVP
Yep.
is the most valuable player as voted by the players.
That's a great one.
So that's the
a
one you
really
want to
cool-
win because
Who-
it means you've got the respect of your peers from other teams.
Who took that out last night?
The Bont, Marcus Bontempelli,
from
Good
the
on him.
Bulldogs.
Good on him.
Great bloke.
who's about to embark on a very, very busy week.
Right.
The
well,
doggies in the finals.
It means you're quite likable, right? It's always like the players like you because the other one's the umpires.
Well, he is going to be joining us this morning after 6:30. And he signed a track at the awards last night?
No, but his captain, Max Gawn, was there and took out a 7th All-Australian blazer, which is
Wow.
also
Jeez.
historic.
Is that a record?
There's 10 others who have done it before
Wow.
in the history of the game.
Good on you,
him.
Maxie.
Well done. He'd be down at the Taylors for that blazer, wouldn't he? Big lad.
I looked at the All Australian photo this morning. I had a
Yeah.
quick browse over it.
Who's in it?
Many people I've never seen before, Clint, and some of them literally look 17. There was a boy in there, and I was like, he looks like a boy. A boy. I'll show you which one it is.
It's going to be like a schoolies
You
week
can tell
trip
me
for
who it
him,
is.
isn't it? First time away from home. All right, so the Bont's going to be joining us a little bit later on. We got $5,000 up for grabs, and we are celebrating Father's Day. We are going to introduce you to the most amazing family later on this morning after 7. But let's get into it. This is Billie Eilish Happy Friday, Melbourne. Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather. Oh, that's not good. Morning. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jase, Lauren, Clint's here from the newsroom. Today, shower, Scott, it was bucketing down this morning, tops of 19.
It was pouring on my drive to work. Bucketing.
And that wind last night, I've not heard anything like it.
I agree. I thought the tree out the front of my house was going to fall right through my roof.
I didn't hear any of it.
I thought I'd lose a pot plant.
Not one
Yeah,
bit.
it was bad. It was the
You
windiest
didn't
I've
hear
ever
a
heard.
thing.
Didn't hear a thing.
It was extraordinary.
Nah. When
Yeah.
my head hit that pillow yesterday, I was gone.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, we touched on it before, but we have our all-Australian team.
All Australian footy team. Do they have a song when they get their All Australian blazers? They get in a huddle and sing like.
Yeah, they sing, "We are one,
Shut
but we are many."
No, they don't.
No, they do, seriously. Yeah, they're arm in arm on the stage in their blazers, and they sing, "We are Australian."
You're taking the
Seriously.
piss.
No, seriously. I'll try and get, can we get a grab of it?
Are you taking them?
No, I'm serious.
Is the
guys.
Qantas
I am,
choir there?
you are, we are Australian.
Yeah.
In their matching
all
blaze.
arm in arm.
Oh, that's a bit culty. They do not. You're so full of it. I come from the
There was like
Max, this is your bit.
there was like a couple of seconds. There
There
was a couple of seconds. Can you imagine
Hey.
Jesse Hogan of the Giants linking arms with Big Jezza Cameron from Geelong singing, I am, you are, we are Australian.
Well,
I
since-
love Jeremy Cameron.
Since you asked for a grab, I'm watching Moby, our production guy, and he's currently on YouTube looking for the grab.
Our audio producer from New Zealand who'd have no idea. Let's let him know.
AFL football, we are Australian.
I love Jeremy Cameron. So he made the All Australian team.
He did. He's
Jace,
in.
Jeremy Cameron's the one that when the Cats won the grand final, he put the medal on the cow and the cow ran away. Remember?
Good form.
We like the farmer.
I liked him.
The
I like
Now-
that. I like that. Didn't stop him from making the
No.
Australian
There
team.
is a player in this photo,
Oh, yeah?
Clint, and he
Talk to
looks
me.
12, and I need to know who it is. He
Go
looks
for
like
it.
he's still in high school. This one. What's his name?
Oh, that's Caleb Sarong.
Who does he play for?
He plays for the Dockers.
And how old is he?
He's 23 years of age. He's a
Wow.
midfielder, and he's also the vice captain of his footy club.
He looks gloriously youthful. Who's the youngest and who's the oldest in here?
Oh, geez,
Max
you're
would be
putting me
the
on
oldest,
spot.
wouldn't he?
Here,
Oh, Max is in the ruck.
yeah, he's All-Australian ruckman.
Oh, are you expecting that?
Yes, I was.
Question.
Yes, question.
You mentioned, sorry to go back to it, but I know it's just the biggest story in AFL at the moment. Was Maxie asked about Petracca last night?
I believe he was by a Herald Sun journalist. Let me just pull up the quotes. But he basically, reiterated what's already been said.
Yeah,
They're
right.
sorting through it.
Didn't the president speak yesterday?
She did. She spoke on radio and she
Please.
the bed a little bit.
Yeah.
She's been widely
What'd she
criticised
say?
for the interview.
Well, she said she hadn't spoken to Track, which is the president of the footy club. You'd think
That's
that
not a good look.
for months since he's had his injury either.
Well, it's not a good look on
Is that
her.
what she said? She hasn't spoken to him since he's
Hasn't
had the injury.
spoken to him.
I've spoken to him many times since then, and I have no power at the club.
Max says, quote, he's told me some frustrations he has with the club. Some of them I agree with, some of them I don't. There
Thanks,
you go.
Google. God, you're right on the pulse there, Tony.
You just
Watch your
reading-
back, TJ.
Are you reading that off the Herald Sun website? Breaking news journalist.
He
Clint
hasn't
Spanner.
told me a thing, that is, about wanting to play elsewhere.
What I like is you did sort of the voice change while reading the quote.
What? That's what you asked for, bro.
And Marcus Bontempelli won the MVP. I love him. Big Bont. He's the one that Tom Hawkins' daughter is obsessed with. She walks
Oh,
around with the
yes.
doll.
Just quickly, sorry, just on footy. Do we have a Nuffy fan sitting in on the show today and no one informed me?
Are Port Adelaide in the finals?
Can you come in
Are
here
they in the
for
finals?
a second?
They're on the top of the ladder, aren't they?
No. But they finished inside the top four,
Well,
so they're
then-
going to play the Cats.
If you didn't finish on top of the
Finish
ladder,
second.
our executive producer looks like he's in the cheer squad. What are you wearing?
I've got my Port Adelaide jumper on with the authentic emblem from the mid 90s, late 90s.
Oh, it's
And I've
authentic.
also
You
got
didn't get it from the market?
No, and I've also got a Gavin Wanganeen signed hat.
Okay, sing the song.
We are the power from Port. It's more than a sport. It's a true Port Adelaide tradition.
How does
We'll
it
never
start?
stop till we're top. History here in the making. We have the power to win. We'll never give in, because a true Port Adelaide tradition will never stop.
Okay, that's enough.
Stop.
Oh,
I want him up.
Okay.
I don't like him looking at me in the eyes when he does
Well,
the
hang on,
gyrating stop.
but hang on a second, because we need to get on a team in the finals. Is anyone else's team in the finals?
Anyone else?
Oh, no.
Crickets. Oh, hang on.
Me and Ali go for the Blues, so we just made it.
Do you now?
Oh, okay.
I didn't even understand what he said with that.
Let's get our Irish producer to sing the Carlton song. Come on. Dun, 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 dun.
We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues.
You are on Nova 100. We're doing it thanks to What If. It is Aussie for Travel. Welcome to your Friday.
Loz's Lips.
Big shout out to the crew at East Bentley Dental Group. All dental under one roof. You can visit ebdg.com.au. They are very good at what they do there. Best in the biz.
Are they?
Are they?
Yes.
You
Get
need
you a
some
good
work?
smile. Get your pearly white sparkle.
Yeah, you're not walking out.
Chompers.
Can I get the Married at First Sight chompers?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I don't think they do those. They only do good veneers.
Gotcha. Do they say that on the sign out the front? We don't do the Married at First Sight job.
Just good veneers.
Good veneers. Good. Is that what they're called, veneers? Yeah.
All right, here's how this works. Is Loz's Lips, you have some amazing skills. Driving isn't one of them.
Shit.
Sorry.
We got from point A to point B very safely last night.
Exactly. We just went via point C.
We
and D.
drove. Well, hang on a second. Jase is having a dig at me because we drove home from Mount Buller yesterday and we went the long way. We didn't go on the freeway, but I was driving and Clint was navigating.
I loved the wineries.
He was in charge of getting us there
No, I had to sleep.
on the most
I was
direct
not
route. That was the
responsible at
problem.
all.
Did I mention the wineries were in Adelaide? Okay, anyway, we'll get to our road trip
Took about
soon.
7 days to get home.
But first, Loz, you have an amazing ability to read lips.
I do, but I'm not. It's very early on a Friday morning. I don't know if today's going
No,
to be
it's
my
going to be a
strongest.
test.
Okay, noise
Whack on.
cancelling
Whack 'em on.
headphones going on. She won't be able to hear a word Clint and I are saying. And then
Heaven not having to listen to you.
all she has to do is try and read our
I've
lips.
made a few additions to this list.
Good. Can she hear us?
I don't know.
She is a shit driver. Like, honestly.
When we parked at that restaurant
Yeah.
that we visited,
So
the one with the big golden arches.
Yeah.
She took up akin to 3 spaces.
Yeah, can we post the photo? Blur out the number plate because, she's probably run up a few fines. But can we post the photo that we took of her parking spot diagonally across 3
Parking
places?
spots.
Yeah. Also, just like the swerving.
And
we
the
got
braking.
off the mountain.
What about the braking?
Oh, the
I'm lucky the airbags didn't go off.
When we got down we were driving down the mountain, and then I had a nap, and I woke up, and I'm like, are we still on the mountain? We're swerving left, right. And Clint's like, no, mate, we're on a straight
Oh,
road.
there's the ripple strip again.
Oh, break! Oh, my
Anyway.
God.
We digress.
All right, are
Here
we
go.
going?
I'll do it. I'll
We're
go
out of
first.
time.
You're up.
I was...
You ready?
Yeah.
Your driving is impeccable.
Your driving is impeccable. Thanks. You're welcome.
Okay, my turn. You drive like shit.
I understood that too. My driving was fine. It was Clint's navigating.
Okay, here we go.
Here
We're
we go,
playing
we go,
through.
we go, we go.
It was wet and windy last night.
It was wet and wild last night.
What happened last night?
Not at my house. It was.
That'll do. Did you hear from your lovely dad, Bobby Phillips, yesterday? Because you did say on the radio that you will not be spending Father's Day with him.
I did. I called him.
How'd that go down?
He was very understanding. And his birthday's in November, so I told him I'd planned him a bougie birthday party because I miss Father's Day.
Better get on to that, hey?
Better get on to that.
What about John Stanaway? You seeing the great man?
I'll see the great man on Sunday, yeah,
What
because
are you
I'm a
doing?
good son.
Well, Clint, I'll be away working so that I can afford to buy him a better gift.
Oh,
And
okay.
pay for the
Oh.
bougie birthday
Have you
party.
bought the gift?
It's Bowen's it, but and then my mum.
God, your dad's going to look good on a jet ski.
My brother is just the golden child. Oh, he's not, but he's the favourite,
Yeah.
right?
I like
default.
that.
Especially with my mum. It's mums and their sons. There's something about it. And mum's like, well, Lauren, Bowen shouldn't be in charge of buying your father a gift.
He's
because
just had a baby.
It's his first Father's Day.
Yes.
Oh, no.
It's about him this year. And
That's a
I'm
good
like,
point.
Yeah, but it's still about Dad.
No, it's about Bo as
He
well.
can't make it all about him. It's been all about him for a year. He's turned 40. He's had a baby. He got engaged. Like, Hurrah.
Big year for him.
Make it about someone else
Jeez,
for once, Bowen.
He deserves a pat on the back.
He really does. He's got his life together.
Oh, my God.
And he's joined a band. You forgot that?
Oh, he's joined a band. And all I do is sit here and talk to you two twats.
Finally, we agree on something.
So
hey,
Bo's going to be in charge of organising
Right.
my birthday. What are we? Father's Day gift for Dad.
happy
Sunday.
Father's Day to all the dads out there. And also, we'll be thinking of people who unfortunately don't have their dads anymore because we know it can be a hard time as well.
Yeah, it can be.
Um,
Sending you lots of love.
I want to chuck a cheeky 100 in my kid's school bag today because it's the Father's Day shop.
Oh, just so you get a little upgrade.
Well, $100, you'd be able to buy a bloody franchise
How much-
at the
the
school
whole
shop.
place.
How much
Yeah.
does a Father's Day store cost these
They're
days?
allowed to take $10.
Jeez,
Everything's
that's-
$10.
No, it's not like the everything $2 shop. Like, I think there's different price, but they cap it. Because you don't want some bloody bougie kid from Brighton walking in, buying the nice stuff, and then my kid buys
Well,
a comb.
everything should just be $10 and you can buy one thing. What's he going to buy? A comb?
He better not. My hair's falling out.
Yeah, comb's a bad gift for him.
You reckon they sell plugs? Hair plugs?
Trips to Turkey.
Oh, hello. Now that is a Father's Day present. We should do that next year on the show. Tops in 19, 15 at the moment here on Nova 100.
Wind last night was howling.
Unbelievable.
You know
Some of
what?
the strongest winds I've ever heard in my
Ever.
suburb.
Today's the day those drive-through coffee shops come in here very handy.
Yeah, no one wants to get out of the car.
They put one near Westfield Southland.
Southland.
But they put it going outbound, not inbound. Strange.
Okay. Oh, what? I mean,
Normally they put them
when you
on both
need a
sides of
coffee,
the
you
road.
need a coffee.
Yeah, I know, but you're not going to do a Yui.
Well,
Do you know
some
what I'm
How
people
badly
would.
you need the
Really?
coffee.
I mean,
In
have you
peak
done
hour?
a Yui for the
I've done
Golden Arches?
I've done a Yui for a lot worse.
Speaking of doing Uis and being in the car, we were in the car for a long time yesterday. We probably should have done a Ui because we went the wrong way. We missed a turn, I think. I don't know what happened, but somehow we came the long way back from Mount Buller.
Big shout out to those ladies we met at the bakery on the way there too. Where was that?
That was in Yay.
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 It's a lovely
But
bakery.
I don't
wasn't
know
it?
if we went past that on the way home.
No, we didn't.
I don't know what we did.
We went via Adelaide.
Anyway, it ended up taking about 4 hours. I was in the driver's seat.
Let's call it 4.5.
Clint was in the passenger front seat, supposed to be navigating, so it's technically his fault. Nandos, digital guy in the back, he fell asleep the second
He
we left
slept the
Mount
whole
Buller
way.
and slept till we got back to South Melbourne.
No, to be fair, he was editing a video while we drove down the mountain. That's why he was about to vomit.
The carry-on from the back seat from one Jase Hawkins, Clint.
Extraordinary.
Have you ever heard anything like it?
Never.
First
Never
it was
in all
car
my-
sickness.
What?
Then it was exhaustion.
Well,
then it was too hot.
The irony
Then there
in all
wasn't enough
this
leg room.
is that he complains about his kids who whinge in the back seat. And where was he? In the back seat. And what was he doing? Whinging.
Non-stop. Then he was hungry. Then he was thirsty. Then he was tired, but he couldn't sleep.
Well,
Trying to buy an ice block in a country town isn't easy. I had to go to the IGA and buy a box of splits.
He bought a box of splits and sat in the back seat eating ice cream after ice cream. And then,
I feel sick.
I've eaten too many splits.
Well, do you know what? You can thank me later, but I captured a little bit of that audio.
I feel like we've been driving for a week.
You got to man up.
I think you're asleep.
You should go to sleep, and then you
I'm trying to go to sleep.
won't have to hear whinging.
Then I went to have my shoes off. My ankles feel like they're swelling.
You said an hour ago that you were going to take your shoes off.
I was too late.
You the before claimed that he was getting deep vein thrombosis. We've been in the car for 1 hour.
Now I can feel DBP coming on. Just ignore it.
Wise words, Clint. Just ignore him.
Just ignore.
The other thing was Clint fell asleep and Nandos fell asleep and Jase was trying to sleep and this is what he did the whole way. Can't get comfortable. Oh, I can't get comfortable. You just moaned and groaned and whinged.
I started doing that thing I've read on the Qantas Odd Board magazine.
Yeah, he was twisting his ankles.
Twirl your ankles,
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
blood flow going.
Then
Yep.
it was
Clockwise and anti-clockwise.
the snow's too hard. It's too hard to go to the snow. You need too many layers in the snow. I hate the snow. It's
No,
too
no, no.
cold.
He's like, I love the country air when we arrived, and then when we left, I miss that city air.
Hey, I'm just not outdoorsy, hey. I'm not an adventurous guy. I like being in the suburbs. It went 4 hours. Guys, we're going to have to stop. I think I need to go for a walk. I've sat in the car for too long.
I did
Twice we had
lunges.
to stop and he did lunges.
in the McDonald's car park.
The whole
What's-
box of splits.
what is
did you
wrong
take
with
those
you?
splits out of the back of my car? Are they currently melted all over the back
No,
seat?
no,
of
took
my-
him out. Took him out. Took
Well,
him
there
home.
wouldn't have been any left. Took 'em out. Did you take them home? Anyway, Melbourne, we think we have found the biggest whinger.
Oh, come. Hey, listen.
But-
You are
What did
a
I
shocker.
And it's because he
I'm
wasn't
never
driving.
road tripping with you ever again.
Even when he was driving up the mountain, oh, there's death down there. You don't want to turn left there. Oh, no, this corner's a bit tight. That screams death. He did not stop talking.
I sent you an apology text last night,
He did.
and I said, I'm sorry I was a bit of work on the drive home. I'll wear that one.
You were bad.
You wanted to put the air conditioner on as we were driving up to the summit of Mount Buller.
It was -4.
I was getting hot. I was overheating.
But then you were getting so stressed that you thought Clint was too hot because he had his beanie on.
It was making me hot looking at him.
All right, Melbourne, 13 24 10. Call and whinge about a whinger. What does someone in your household whinge about constantly?
I bet there'd be someone on the job site that's like, oh, it's 22, guys. Tools down. It's too hot.
So we're giving Melbourne an opportunity to vent.
To vent about the whingers in their
whingers.
lives.
So it's someone in your family, on the job site, or at your work.
Give them, impersonate them. I want to hear you do your best whinge about someone who whinges.
Tell you what, in return, I got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Don't even start me on the airport. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com. Now, that is clicking awesome.
You were whinging about me having to go to the airport today. You're like,
Oh,
Loz.
you've got the airport today.
Oh, you got to go to the
Yeah, so do I.
airport.
Oh, 2 trips. 13 24 10. Who knows the biggest whinger in Melbourne? Just
What
that
do they whinge
person
about?
that complains about everything. Give us a call. $200 Kogan voucher could be yours. 13 24 10. Traffic, long road trips, the airport, and wasting a meal.
You whinge about everything non-stop.
Wasting a meal.
I hate wasting a meal. You know when you go out to like a restaurant and if it's bad, you're like, well, now I'm full on bad food. What a waste.
Yeah, I hate wasting a meal too.
Thank you, Lauren.
I've got a whinger in my house too, Paul.
What's he whinge about?
Well, you guys saw this. You
Firsthand?
Yeah, you had a front row ticket to this yesterday. He hates our couch, and every time he sits on it, he goes, "I hate this couch. I hate it every single time." Yesterday, I was in the car with you guys. What did he do? He called and said, "Hey, Loz, I found a couch I like. I think I'm going to buy it."
And Lauren, it's on sale.
Did he buy it? No, he's going to continue to whinge about the current couch for the next 6 months.
13 24 10. Do you know someone who whinges? What do they always whinge about? What's that one thing? Give us a call. We are talking whingers.
Yes, we think Jase might be the biggest whinger in Melbourne. We did a road trip with him yesterday, and Clint, he whinged about everything. It was too cold, then it was too hot, then there wasn't enough leg room. He thought he had deep vein thrombosis. He was hungry, he was thirsty. Then he felt sick because he ate too much and drunk too much. What else did he whinge about?
It was just the deep vein thrombosis for mine. I mean, who gets DVT on a road trip?
After 1 hour.
Taylor.
I'm exhausted from skiing. He didn't even ski.
If you'd like to have a look at Lawrence Park, you can go to our socials as well at the McDonald's across 3 spots.
Because you whinged so much. You're so hungry. I need this, I need that. I just pulled in and I was like, I'm leaving the car here. You can get out and deal with it. I've had enough.
She made me walk in. Wasn't even allowed to use the drive-in.
Because I wanted
Because
you out
you
of the
wanted
car.
to park. Because you wanted to do lunges in the car park.
Because your legs hurt from sitting in the car for too long.
Taylor.
Taylor, save
Oh,
us.
and then he went and got French fries and he came out and he goes, I don't want these.
Oh, no.
The oil tastes
The
funny.
oil was bad.
Come on, Ronald. Change the oil.
I don't think there's enough. I don't think
It
they've
tastes
changed
like
the oil.
bad oil. Come
Taylor,
on.
in Melton, have you got a whinger in your life and what do they whinge about?
Oh, I definitely have a whinger. My
is it?
dad, every single day,
Yep.
sighs and complains that he has to make dinner, which includes a already brought lasagna from Coles that needs to just go in the oven.
Does he do this? Oh, I guess I'll make dinner again.
Yeah, and sighs.
Yeah, it's the sighing.
I mean, to be fair, those lasagnas, you've got to cook them for like 40 minutes. You might as well just make it from scratch. Emily.
This will be good.
Oh, you're only 14. Good morning.
Good morning. My mum complains about having to go to work in the morning. And it's
me.
funny, like every single time, every morning, I just laugh because she always says, I don't want to go to work this morning. I'm sick of working.
That's me at 4 o'clock in the
Hey,
morning.
Emily, can you actually impersonate her?
Oh, I don't want to go to work. I'm too tired.
Don't you hate having a kid in the house, Emily?
Yes, I do.
Mum was laughing in the background.
13 24 10 to join us on the air. We are talking whingers.
Norta in Mount Eliza, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you? I love the show.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Who's
you.
the whinger in your life?
Okay, I can beat all those stories. My ex-husband complained about everything. When he was on day shift, he wanted to go back to night shift. They put him on night shift. He wanted to go back to day shift. When he drove into work, he complained about the traffic. He started to catch the train. Then he complained about the train and walking. Then he went back to driving. Then, for his 40th birthday, I surprised him with the trip to Paris and Amsterdam.
Oh.
We were upgraded at the airport. He complained
What did
the
he
whole
complain
way.
about?
The business class trip, it's too long. I'm tired. Then we got to France. He complained it was boring.
France.
Amsterdam, it was boring. We went back home. And then he was like, maybe we should have stayed longer because I don't want to go back to work.
Oh, no. When did you divorce him? At what point were you like, I'm leaving you?
The airport?
Like he complained. Well, I started to question my choices at the airport.
Yeah.
Like, who complains? Honestly, he complained about he laughs about it because he knows.
Oh.
He just complained about absolutely everything we did, where we ate, where we went, everything.
Complaining that you're sitting in a business class seat for too long is not
In
worth complaining
pajamas,
about.
mind you.
Oh, yeah, the bougie pajamas. Were the pajamas not soft enough,
Did they not fit?
Possibly not.
Did he complain about being in the marriage, and then has he done the full circle yet and complained about not being in the marriage? And tried to
Yeah, he did that. He did that quite a few times. I was like, no, thank you, too late now. Go complain to someone else.
Nor have we
This
been married in
complaints
another
box.
life, you and me. This sounds like me. All
It
right.
could be Jase.
What's the weather? Father's Day. Picnic weather.
Father's Day is on Sunday,
Sunday
and
is
the weather
Father's Day.
is 19 degrees with slight showers expected. A shower or two.
Slight
Not
showers.
bad.
Some showers, slight showers.
Slight showers.
Well, it says a shower or two increasing.
You might hear on the show when we talk about Father's Day. What day is Father's Day?
Sunday's Father's Day.
Sunday is Father's Day.
Sunday's Father's Day?
Father's Day is Sunday. The reason we do that is because there is some amazing audio. You might have heard it, and if you have, it's still bloody funny, and it still puts you in the great mood. If you haven't, you're going to enjoy this. This is some audio that's been circulating for a number of years from our mates in New Zealand. I spent about 3 years over there working in radio. Those crazy Kiwis. No delay over there.
Whoa, that's seat of your pants style.
Oh, yeah. Because
That is risky.
we broadcast in 7 seconds delay. So if you ring up, drop the F-bomb, I've got about 6 seconds to go, hey, guys, did someone say? And then
You've got to move those
Did
little
someone
fingers.
say-
Yeah, and then hit the button.
Yeah.
Over
Yeah.
there, no rules. No rules. It's
Cowboy
amazing.
territory.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can talk about on the radio.
Really?
Yeah. There's a cricket.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that gets talked about on radio here.
There's a
too.
cricket commentary team called the ACC over there.
Yeah.
ACC.
Yeah, Alternative Cricket Commentary. Commentary Collector. I don't know. You know, I'm not great with letters. But
Or
when
cricket.
when rain stops play,
Yeah.
they play prescription pill roulette, where they all just throw things in a bowl and take it and continue with the coverage.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is. And then play will resume, and it might be like, he's out for 6 and I
Prescription
can't feel my
roulette.
legs. And you might hear one of them go, oh, you'd be on the Valium. Unbelievable.
What?
Yeah.
That's cavalier.
Wow.
They
Shall we play?
bring in the bowl.
Don't. Not funny.
There's some audio that came out of New Zealand radio several years ago where a lady was ringing up to play a contest. And the way it worked, very Jeopardy style. They give you the answer.
Yes.
You give them the question. You win the prize.
I mean, it's pretty simple, isn't it?
It's what, sorry, Clint?
Simple.
You'd think so.
Take a listen.
Fair reverse trivia. Answer tonight, Sunday. What do you reckon the question might be?
Father's Day.
What about Father's?
Father's Day is on Sunday.
Yeah, but what's the question?
Oh. No, I don't know.
Oh, you're close. I just need the question.
Oh.
Like
I'm not too sure.
Like the answer's Sunday, but what would the question be?
All I know is Father's Day.
Yeah, you're kind of right. I just need to know the question. Like,
The 31st?
yeah. I just need it in a question form though, like as a question, like maybe like what day is Father's?
What day is Father's Day? Sunday.
Yeah. So what would the question be?
Father's Day is on Sunday.
Yeah, but if it was to be a question, it would be what day is Father's Day? So
What day is Father's Day, right?
Yeah. So the answer's Sunday.
Sunday.
What do you reckon the question might be?
What's the question, right? Don't know.
You're 90% there. You need to give me the question. The answer.
Happy Father's Day.
No.
Oh.
If the answer's Sunday, the question needs to be, what day is Father's Day?
What day is Father's Day?
So if I ask you that, you give me that as the question, eh?
What day is Father's Day? Sunday.
Yep. So the answer's Sunday. What would the question be?
Father's Day.
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
No. But the question needs to be what day. The answer needs to be what day is Father's Day.
What day is Father's Day?
So if I'll say the answer's Sunday, and if you can say what day is Father's Day, that's what I need. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The answer's Sunday. What do you reckon the question might be?
Sunday.
What you need to say to me? What day is Father's Day?
Oh.
Okay. The answer's Sunday. What's the question?
What day is Father's Day?
You got it. You've got it.
You got it. You got it. You did it. So Father's Day is on Sunday. What day is it, Clint?
I don't know.
Big night in AFL last night. We're going to be chatting about it after 7:30 this morning here on Nova. The Bont's going to be joining us. What's the big title he took out?
All-Australian captain and the MVP.
What a legend.
Yes.
Must be bloody liked.
Yeah, especially when you win that MVP award that's voted by the players.
Yeah, I like that.
That means
cool.
the players respect you. It's the ultimate.
Will he win a Brownlow now?
Has he won
Big
one?
question. He has not.
Well,
but there's been a suggestion many years that he might win, right? He's always a favourite.
Well, he's going to be joining us coming up in about 10 minutes' time, and Max Gorn's spoken out about Petracca. We'll dive into that as well. First, though, guys, big week next week.
The clock is ticking. Jase and Lauren's $100,000 minutes.
Next week, we proudly clock up our 100th show here on Nova 100, and to celebrate, we are giving our listeners the chance to win $100,000.
And it's very simple, no skill required, no talent required,
All you
no
have to do
enthusiasm required even.
Is be the 100th caller each day.
Yep.
And then we give you a chance to win $100K.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. As easy as that. It starts Monday. The 100th caller on Monday morning will be playing for $100,000.
Oh, I'm excited.
Now, before we get to our 100K minute, we have been taking a look back. Before we look forward, it's good to look back.
What's some of our great moments?
Some of the magic on the show.
How do I
It
put this?
depends how you look at it. Yesterday was my favourite. What have you got today? It was your turn to choose.
Sometimes we can tackle big issues on this show, right? It's very Nat Geo of us. Sometimes we like to explore,
We're three very smart people.
Yeah. Very current affair style. And remember the time we did an expose into how tunnels are made?
Oh, like the Burnley Tunnel.
Yes, like the Burnley Tunnel.
I had many questions about the Burnley Tunnel.
You did indeed. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Anyway, so Ellie and I, who are clearly very bright and should be some kind of engineers, we started talking about how the tunnel works. And I need to know about...
Don't you go in, you go out?
How do they build a
spoiler
tunnel
alert.
through the water? Because
What do you mean? You go under the water, don't you?
does it go under the river? So it's not going through the river?
No.
So then it's what we said, right? So you reckon you dig under the Yarra River and
Yeah.
it's that deep. But wouldn't your ears pop when
That's
you go
why
down?
you go down and then go up.
Yeah.
The lowest point.
Okay, so then what happens with the tunnel that they built between the UK and France? Is that just floating in the ocean? Because it doesn't go under the depths of the ocean. How do they build a tunnel?
That's the
Look at
tunnel.
you looking
there you
at
go.
me.
That's the tunnel boring machine.
Yeah, but how do they do it in the ocean?
I think I'm with Clint. They must go underground.
You telling me you think the tunnel goes under the depths of the ocean?
It definitely doesn't go like 1,100 meters below the ocean.
Hang on, where's the tunnel?
It goes in the water.
The Titan sub couldn't get to the bottom of the ocean. It exploded. You can't have a
No,
tunnel
you
with
can't be
trains
doing
from
that.
the UK.
Where's the tunnel from and to?
England to
Across
France.
the channel.
I don't know.
Is it just floating like a little floating pontoon? Does it move? Is it attached to the bottom?
Lauren?
Tunnel England to France.
I think it's floating.
You think-
I think it's floating.
I think it's floating too.
Can we 13, 24, 10 if you're an engineer?
Yeah, is
Can you riddle me this?
No.
When they go through the water,
It's not underneath.
It's under the seabed.
under the
no,
sea.
it's not.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
There's no
You
way.
can't. Yeah, that makes sense because you can't have a floating tunnel.
You said it was floating too.
Rewind the tape.
No, okay, stop Googling. There's just no way it can go. How deep is the ocean? The Titan sub exploded.
No, I think the channel's very shallow. Yes, it is.
I don't even think it could go under the Yarra River without my ears popping.
No, it's under the sea. I've just done a Google. It is under the sea.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse because Ellie and I were picturing this like little wiggly floating tunnel.
No. It's not like...
You're telling me they dig under the ocean?
They dig under the ocean. That's why it's like the Sydney Harbour Tunnel. You go
Is there a tunnel under Sydney Harbour?
Oh,
yes.
The Harbour Tunnel, it's called.
Oh, yeah. So that goes...
You go from north to south.
So
like
it digs all the way deeper than the harbour.
What, are we on repeat? Yes, it goes deeper
Okay, hang
than
on.
the harbour.
They're saying there's no way the tunnel goes that deep.
Who's saying that?
Who's saying that?
How does a tunnel
Oh my
go
God.
that deep?
I
It's not
can't do
possible.
this.
Nothing
Yeah.
goes
I
that deep.
cannot
Because
do
think
this.
about how steep like the Big Dipper is at Luna Park.
We're
and
now
that's
comparing
not
it.
even
Hang
that
on,
high.
what?
This is kilometres.
Luna Park?
But you'd have to go so sharp down to get under.
Yes, most tunnels, when you're driving, you're normally driving down a slope.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
not for like, you'd have to drive for like hours
Mate,
to get
the
under
ramp-
the
Jase,
ocean.
are you telling us we
Through the middle of the
drive
earth.
10,000 metres deep through a tunnel?
Yes.
Is that how deep the ocean bed is? 10,000 metres?
You know what I'm thinking,
Go
Clint?
10,000
What?
metres.
Thank God I wasn't in that car driving to Nurry Warren. That is all I can think
We're
right
stuck
now.
in traffic.
It's the story. It won't go away. Biggest story of the year in the AFL. Will Petracca be playing for the D's next year, Clint?
It's a weird one because everyone's talking about it, but we're not. Are we getting any new
No.
information?
Well, he's silent.
What about his manager?
Silent.
What do you mean?
I don't know where he's going to be playing.
That's the thing. And at the moment, I mean, you said yesterday, you told us that Track, Maxi, and a couple of other players were out at dinner trying to bury the hatchet.
I mean, it's
He doesn't want to be
It's
there.
clear that he's unhappy. Otherwise, you would come out and say, "Guys, this is ridiculous. I love the D's. I'm dedicated to the D's."
He was due to embark on an appearance at the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
In the Melbourne Southeast at an RSL, and he cancelled.
I'll take it.
I'm not surprised.
It's cash. It'd
I
be
mean,
cash. wouldn't
probably-
I
it?
bet the fans might be a bit disappointed when they go, I know Christian Petracca was going to be here. And they're all
The
sitting
Norm
there-
Smith medalist, but Jase Hawkins.
But like,
As good as.
do you
I'll
think
still
the
sign you,
club
Sheeran.
Have
Sheeran.
Sheeran.
Sorry.
It's not Ed Sheeran. It's a Sharon.
Pass the Sheeran.
Oh my god. Do you think the club's told him not to say anything?
I don't think he'd care.
You know the thing, I just can't.
I think it's just so delicately poised, he probably doesn't want to say anything because if you listen to the radio on a rival station yesterday, AM that is, the president of Melbourne interviewed and it didn't go very well.
Well,
Why?
Oh, she just...
What did she say
It was a
wrong?
bit of a train wreck.
Oh.
What was it exactly
For Melbourne
that
or
she's
for
dropped?
her?
Wow, she said she hasn't spoken to Petracca, which in itself is quite remarkable.
Yeah. You know what I can't get my head around, right? If he's going to come out publicly and say, hey, I want out, surely you would have some sort of trade deal ready to go. But the feeling is that it's not there. Like, at the moment, there's no clear, obvious club going, yep, no, we're going to make a play for him.
They just can't.
Yeah. It's crazy. So, look, more on that coming up.
Fascinating. I'm a bit over it, to be honest. I'm a bit done with the where's Christian Petracca playing next year chat.
Yeah, right, okay. Well, do you want to move on and talk about last night?
What happened last night, Jase? I know. It was the AFL PA MVP Awards night.
I actually meant the block. But no, we'll go with that. The MVP awards. We'll come back and talk to the Australian captain.
Oh, here we go. All Australian captain.
Yeah, all Australian
What's his
captain.
name?
The Bont joins us next. You are listening to Nova 100. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren Clint here from the newsroom as well.
Well, Jase, last night we actually celebrated the best of the best in the AFL. It was the AFL Awards night. Basically what this is a coming together or merging of a number of awards, one being the AFL Players Association MVP, which is a special one because it was voted by the players.
Big one. That's the one that the players vote for the MVP. And I think as a player, that's the one you would want to
Players
win.
player, there's the All-Australian team and also the Rising Star.
It's a big night.
Joining us on the line is Jase, a premiership player, an author, An all-round nice guy. And last night, the winner of the MVP and the All-Australian captain, he does it all. It is Marcus Bontempelli. Bont, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. Thank you for having me on.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, there's many big awards in the AFL, but the MVP being voted by your peers and players in your own team and opposing teams, does this one feel extra special?
No, it definitely does. I think it's probably stature has sort of grown over the years, and I definitely think as players mature and grow up, and you really probably put a bit more time into it, as you really reflect on what it means to be able to cast a vote towards the rest of the competition. Or that's how I think about it. Especially as you get older, you do start to get a little bit more sentimental about things and actually think beyond yourself a little bit, which as we know takes a little bit of time and probably out of your early 20s. But it's incredibly humbling. Like even discussing it now and talking to it, it sometimes doesn't feel real, and maybe it'll sink in probably a bit longer, maybe after I'm gone and hang up the boots. But last night was a great night, and I'm extremely proud.
After I'm gone, I'm getting older. You're 28, mate. Jesus. Way to make me feel old. I'm dust. God.
Well, I've seen you. I think you're still in pretty good shape.
Don't tell him that.
Can I get that audio grab, please?
No.
I'm going to need that audio.
Clip that.
Hey, Bond.
It catches up with you pretty quick, as you know.
Every footy fan wants you at their club. I want to ask you about the All-Australian team. Is there a player in that team that you'd love at the Doggies?
Oh, there's actually so many. I mean, it's hard. Sometimes you never want to obviously disrespect your own teammates, and there's no doubt that'll probably come back to haunt me. Because I mentioned Jeremy McCubbin last night. He's an incredible, big, bustling sort of defender that's as courageous as they come, and has been in that team a number of times, and I've always admired him from afar. We've always had a lot of difficulties with trying to kick the ball around him, but he's incredibly good. And obviously, being a midfielder, you are a bit biased towards those guys. When you see Errol Goulden, Zach Butters, and Nick Dacos, these kinds of guys that have just got this unbelievable.
Nick Dacos would be handy.
I mean, it'd be a nice combo. One go forward, one in the midfield, and then his speed would be able to make up for my lack of speed. So sometimes you want to try and balance your game out with guys who are just quicker than you.
Clint asked if there's one. You pretty much replaced all your teammates there, mate.
I was trying to strike a balance. I clearly.
What's your relationship with Max Gawn like? You guys get along pretty well. Did you mention he must be having a quiet week at the D's?
We didn't get into the details too much, to be honest.
Yep.
We mostly stayed on the surface. But over your time, obviously you have different points across the year and the season where things haven't necessarily panned out, and you have to, I guess, answer to those questions, which is the hardest thing, I reckon, about being a captain at times. Yeah. You love all the responsibilities of running out, the team.
It's the politics.
The aspects. Yeah, it is the part that doesn't obviously always favour so well for you, but he's someone who I've probably looked at when I've either been in similar circumstances and really admired for how he's dealt with it. So I've got an enormous amount of respect for Maxie and how he goes about it. And for him, I think it was his 7th blazer or something like that, which is just utterly ridiculous in a ruck position, which, there's really only one spot.
Yeah.
But he's a very mature and wise man, and I think he deals with all those things incredibly well.
Hey, Bont, the team looks great in the blazer.
It looks like a school photo.
Yeah, well, you were saying they're very fresh-faced.
Some of them look like they're
Caleb
just
Sarong.
straight out of high school.
Yeah. I spoke about a tradition that the All-Australian team has on the show a little bit earlier this morning. Here it is.
Take a listen to this.
Okay.
Do they have a song when they get their All-Australian blazers? They get in a huddle and sing like...
Yeah, they sing, "We are one,
Shut
but we are many."
No, they don't.
No, they do, seriously.
Are you taking them?
No, I'm serious, guys.
Is the Qantas
I
choir
am,
there?
you are, we are Australian.
Yeah.
In their matching
all arm in arm.
Oh, that's a bit culty. Can you confirm or deny that is true, Bont?
Cannot reveal. It's one of the things about putting on the jacket is basically what happens when we walk off stage and not allowed to talk to. It's one of those.
See,
I
bloody told you.
You signed the NDA.
The NDA is still, the ink is still drying.
God, I'd love to catch them on a karaoke night.
Yeah, no. All I'll say is there weren't. I can't see too many. Well, actually, I don't know because everyone was quite loud. But not sure how many are going on to singing careers post football.
Hey, Bont, just before we let you go, there's been this unfolding love story that I've followed very closely between you and Tom Hawkins' daughter, Mimi, who carries around a Bont doll everywhere she goes. Have you got a congratulations message from Mimi yet? She must have been very proud of you.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Mimi, for all the support across the journey. It's been going on probably a couple of years now. I've always really admired your dad, Tom. He's an exceptional footballer. Hopefully it hasn't been a pain in his side with Mimi's alliances changing, later on in his career. But I think in due course, maybe as Mimi gets a little bit older, she'll understand what a player Tom was and what a player her dad is.
She's not interested in him.
No, she has no interest.
Only the
None.
Bont. Only the Bont. We're going to see her in a
To
Bulldogs
her,
jumper.
he's a farmer.
Well, we'll be able to find her a jumper quick smart.
Oh,
Hey,
Bont.
Bont, just very quickly, the
finals.
Hawks.
Yeah.
The Hawks obviously going to be a very tough opponent next week. And you must be pumped to be back in the premiership race.
I mean, it is awesome. I hate the times that I've missed out, and we as players, you have to sort of it's really hard, especially in Melbourne, because the city really does come alive this time of year. We've got AFLW competition kicking off. It's just a great time of the year to really be a part of. So it's great for our men's program to be back in there and have a look at it. And as you said, against a really up and going Hawthorn team, and being the only game in Melbourne sort of next weekend from a men's perspective does give you the opportunity for it to be a big one. And I think as players, you're always looking for those opportunities to create the memories and just be part of something special. So there's a lot of excitement in here, that's for sure.
Bont, park the politics for a sec. Are the doggies gonna take it home 2024?
Here we go. Well, I didn't expect to get a leading question.
Especially from me.
Someone who's watched 3 games of football all year.
Yeah, well, what do you think, Jase? What's your thoughts?
What's your gut telling you? Who's the one to beat?
Port.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you go.
Really?
Good call, safe bet. What did they finish? Second? Yeah.
Hey, Bont, congratulations. Well done.
Yeah,
You're
good on you, mate.
superstar,
Well
and
deserved.
Good luck for September.
thank you
We'll all
very
be
much.
cheering on the Bulldogs.
Thank you very much. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers.
Good on you, mate.
One of the nicest blokes in the AFL.
They don't make them like him, do they?
No.
I love him. I don't know anyone that doesn't like the Bont.
One question. $5,000. This is Jase and Lawrence. $5,000 question.
Guys, let's head to Frankston. Joining us on the air is Danny. G'day, Danny.
Morning, Jase. How are you, mate?
Oh, play.
Hello, Danny. Oh, it's your
Danny
birthday.
boy.
Oh, happy
Happy birthday, Danny. Oh, you're a police officer.
Oh, God.
I am.
Down your weapons.
We don't have weapons. Whoa.
I know you don't say that to the
Have a
police.
look
They
at
say
that
it to you.
resume.
Go.
4 teenage kids. He's got a 2-year-old German Shepherd called Maverick.
Oh, what a
He's
name.
going to Vietnam tomorrow.
Oh, must be nice.
Carlton fan. Sorry about that.
Yes, go the Blues.
He's in the finals.
Oh. And you know a couple of the cops that have been on our Popo segment.
Yeah. I know. One of you, the negotiator, was in my sister's squad in the academy.
Oh, Lee.
21, 22 years ago.
You ever
There
get him
you
around
go.
to help with the 4 teenage kids?
Nah.
Right. Yeah,
They'd have him on toast, trust me.
I love you, Danny. All right, mate. Do you want to go easy question for $50, medium question for 500, or go for 5K?
Listen, I reckon this is probably the only time I'll get through, so I'll go for the 5K.
We're going for the big one.
We're going to go for
$5,000.
I love that. He's not mucking around. Go big or go home, they
Danny,
say.
it's your birthday. You
Yeah,
deserve
well, Danny,
the $5,000.
what are you thinking? A bit of spending money for Vietnam.
That's a lot of dong.
It's
Yeah,
a
it
lot
is
of
a lot of
dong.
It is a lot of
It's a lot of
It's a lot of
dong.
fur.
Yeah. Let's try and give you a bit of dong for your birthday.
All right, here we go.
$5,000. You will get the question. You will get 3 seconds to answer.
Here we go.
Danny, for $5,000, here comes your question.
What is the collective noun for a pack of pugs?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, what did you say?
Puglet.
A pug. That was my guess too. But then we've got many people who work on this show who have pugs. and they knew that they're called a grumble of pugs.
Oh, well, there you go.
No, you're a German Shepherd, man, not a pug guy.
Yeah, I am.
You can't go away empty-handed.
No, it's his birthday.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll chuck you a $200 Kogan voucher. How about that?
Beautiful. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Kogan.com. It is awesome. It helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com. That is clicking awesome. It's a ripping website. There's some amazing products on there. Go and treat yourself for your birthday, Danny.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself, Danny.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Have fun in Vietnam.
Yeah, happy
I will
birthday.
do. Thank you.
What a legend. Here he goes. Birthday boy Danny on the air. We play again on Monday. We are joined by a very special couple in the studio, Danielle and Murray. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Good morning, guys.
It is the Brown family. And in the lead up to Father's Day, we asked you guys if you could pop in because we are showcasing a number of dads this week in the lead up to Father's Day.
Yeah.
And you're a dad of 4.
Yes, dad of 4.
Busy household.
Talk us through the 4 kids.
So Noah is 6, and we've got Indy at 4, and then we've got 2-year-old twins, so Kai and Pip. So
Wow, that's a full house.
It's a full
You
house.
guys look very well put
Yeah.
together for parents of 4 under 6.
We're very tired.
Well, you can't tell.
They're very good to us, to be fair, and that's probably the good part of it.
What sort of a dad is he?
Oh, he's amazing. He's the best. You are. There's just, I don't know how else to sum it up besides you are the best. They're the luckiest kids.
Oh.
That's nice.
Hey, Danielle and Murray, I know we told you we're getting in a number of dads to showcase them for Father's Day. That was a lie, just to get you in here.
Oh.
We have actually met some beautiful friends of yours who told us about your story.
Hi, I'm Sandrine. Hi, I'm Kelly. Hi, I'm Lisa. The Brown family. We are friends with them. That Danielle, Murray, 4 beautiful kids. Danielle and Muzz, they met in high school, have been together since then. They have their eldest child, Noah, who is turning 7 next week, actually. Then they had another child, Indy, who is 4, and they also have a beautiful set of twins as well. So, yeah, just the most beautiful family that you'll ever meet.
This is what it's all about.
Murray was born with cystic fibrosis. He has had probably the tumultuous start to life. He's had a double lung transplant, and then recently, last year, they found the brain tumour. An apple-sized tumour, stage 3 cancer. So operable but not curable.
We just want to take it in.
He is an amazing person and very inspirational. If you meet him, and you'll know he doesn't stop smiling. He doesn't stop talking about anything positive. He is literally a person that has never had a bad word to say about anybody, has never had a poor me moment. He's a great dad, friend, husband, just an amazing person that's been obviously dealt the worst cards.
This is what it's all about.
Dan, she's amazing. Yeah. When you meet her, they're both the same. They're always smiling. Like any mum, the things still have to happen. She's remarkable. She's the glue, she's the pillar, he's the glue too. And when you meet them, you wouldn't know anything's happening. Like, they've always got a smile on their face. They're just the kindest people. They mean a lot to us. Yeah, they're the kind of people you just, as soon as you meet, they just radiate happiness, and you can't help but love them. Anyone that has met them has nothing but beautiful things to say to them. They're kind, they're generous, they're caring. It just honestly feels like a privilege to know them and be friends with them. We love them.
You got some good friends there, guys.
Yeah, very.
That's hard to listen to.
Yeah.
It's
that'll do me.
It's sort of, I'm speechless, which I don't normally get, but yeah, it's incredible, I guess, for them to reach out, but also to say all those kind words. And
when that was playing, there was a beautiful moment in here because you reached out and grabbed Danielle's hand, and this is a partnership, you two. as well.
Yeah. Yep. It's I don't think it's like anything else. We've been through it all. We keep going through it all.
I think, it helps when you've had someone by your side when you obviously you've got challenging times, but also having a transplant. You know that like Danielle was there for the transplant and was completely, I guess, accepting it that if I die in 2 years, 3 years, she's going to be there. And then it sort of, gives you that comfort that, okay, we've got all these kids, but then all of a sudden you sort of go, are you like, when I get brain cancer or, whatever happens, you sort of know that pillar will always be there you can fall back on. So it's.
I think you are passing that pillar down to the kids, so I know that I will be fine because I then have these 4 pillars around me, which is not fair to expect that of kids, but the strength that they have comes from you, and we're just a unit.
You guys are
incredible,
amazing. Listening to you two talk is just like it is a dream partnership, and you're an incredible family. How are you going, Murray? How are you?
Good. I say good because I normally say that, but in general, going well. I had radiation just before Christmas, so that didn't knock me around too much. So I had 6 weeks of radiation, and then I've got 12 months of chemo. So yeah, I'm going well. It's just, I guess it's one of those things that the cloud obviously is just, there's no...
It's hard to shift, right?
You don't get the way I would describe it is that you can't, we don't get a pinpoint of yep, you've got 3 years or you've got, which is also a real shame, as in I shouldn't say that.
It's hard. It's the whole thing. There's blessings and there's not. So we don't know how long. They can't give us a prognosis. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. You live every day, which we've always done anyway with your cystic fibrosis. You live every day like you don't know. But that's it, you don't know.
You live in the moment.
You don't want to waste a day.
Trying to make the most
Which
of
we
it.
all should, really, but...
Yeah,
which is
but
great.
it's easier said than done when you've got life.
Yes.
What was that moment like, if you don't mind me asking, when you sat down with the doctors and they told you?
It was very different to when I had my transplant.
Yep.
So when I had my transplant, I was very much, it was obviously it was me and Danielle, and I was 19 and, full of life sort of, and where does that take us? Whereas when you have that prognosis and you go, oh shit, you sort of go, Danielle, we had dreamed of going overseas and going on holidays. We had kids early, so then we could do all that. So you sort of, you're going to miss that. You're going to miss, or most likely will miss, teaching no one how to drive, or even the twins. They're very small, so their ages. But
they're babies.
But yeah, they're babies. So you end up going, okay, well, what will I miss in that regard? But also we talk about how life goes in sort of phases, and the baby stage, and then you get the toddler stages, and then you've got the whatever it is. So from that, there's very little moments. So we were lucky enough to go on a farm stay, and so we're trying to, I guess, create memories, and even just to see Kai. There was a cow that had his tongue out and was trying to lick him, and he was feeding him food, and he was so excited. And it's those moments that you sort of take in and you go, okay, this is really cool that you get to see that. And I think it's those little moments that you want to
cherish.
appreciate, but also you think, will that be in my head I think, oh, will that be the last time? When will the last time be that I take Noah to the footy, or the kids to the footy, and those type of things? But at the end of the day, you've got to be optimistic. You can't be in the pessimistic world. So, you sort of go, I've beaten the odds once. How can I beat them again?
You're a great dad.
You're amazing.
The news hit a bit harder for this one, didn't it?
Yeah.
Look, Murray, you said earlier it's this time at the moment so precious, and it's about making memories. We want to try and help with that this morning. So if you guys are happy to stay with us, we are on the air with the Brown family this morning. We're going to come back and chat more after this on Nova.
These are the moments we live for.
It is Nova 100. You've got Jase and Lauren Clint here as well. We are joined by the Brown family this morning. In the lead up to Father's Day, I got to say, Murray, you have, just hearing your story, mate, as a dad, I'm like, need to step it up.
We found a super dad.
We have found.
We certainly have.
Melbourne super dad. Honestly, you've spent your life battling illnesses, born with cystic fibrosis, went through a double lung transplant at 18, and last year you were diagnosed with terminal brain cancer.
You're a dad of 4 beautiful kids, 6, 4, and twins at 2. I mean, the fact that you are still smiling and wide awake at this time with
the kids are here and they're clean. Like I met you guys when you got off the lift, and I'm like, look at your 4 children, they're clean. I just took mine last weekend on a plane. It looks like he ate his own poo. Like, it was just...
What about these two as well? High school sweethearts?
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. So, I
was love at first sight for one of us.
Yes, for me.
Who chased? Oh, you did the
I
chasing,
chased.
Lauren.
I very.
You got
I
it.
chased very, very hard.
You've got to make
but
him work
that's okay.
for it. Make him work
Yeah,
for it.
well, he
bloody
wore me down.
Drip effect.
I always say I'm too nice. That's why I'm here. I ended up with 4 children.
No, you guys make an amazing couple.
I want to point out the kids aren't outside the studio. We've got them in another room here at the station. So they didn't hear this, because I wanted to ask how it's, I got 3 young kids, and it's so hard because you want to be honest with kids about things. Do you mind me asking how much they know?
They know probably more now than we would have ideally liked, because it's now public.
You've been sharing your story.
Yeah, we try and do it all in very sort of kid-friendly, appropriate way. So they know that Dad had a booger in his brain.
Love that.
That's how we went about it. And Indy, our 4-year-old, thought it was hilarious.
Yep.
Dad's got a booger in his brain. They've taken the booger out.
Yep.
And now he has medicine. So that's the gist of it. They don't really know. Well, they don't know any prognosis or anything like that.
I don't think that in general I've changed or had a help, like my attitude or my the way I go about things, and I still work full time. I still do all those sort of things. So in that, like, they probably hasn't seen a change, and nor should they until I guess the train starts to come to a halt, and then you go, okay, now we need a pivot. But in my head, you're trying to keep stability. Yeah. You're trying to keep it all.
What are they? A simple question. What do they mean to you, your kids?
Well, I guess they mean the world. They obviously light up your day, but also it's really about the little moments, because you cherish sort of all the smiles and the even when they are challenging. You sort of got to figure out with like kids. You sort of go, what do they actually want, and like and then but most of the time they can tell you. They sort of. And they teach you, obviously, patience, and they teach you all those things. But also they teach you, like, you've got to take everything in your stride. My saying to them is always that I love you forever and always. And I really hope that me saying that with Noah and then Indy and obviously the twins, every night, every time I say it, is that, like, they will, when I go, they always hold that love you forever and always. Because that is obviously your legacy of, like, how does that sit? So I guess that is the thing that I really hope that they take away from anything sort of is that, like, that Dad loved you forever and always. And then that's where I would love. So
I think they'll know that, mate.
Danielle, how are you going?
I'm good. It's you're fine until the little things come up, or you have a moment to stop and think, or when we unpack a day, when you're the end of the night, the kids are in bed, and you talk to each other and you discuss the things that people have said to you, and or the future, like the plans that you want to do, or that's when it gets to you. That's when it stops you in your tracks. But otherwise, I'm good. It's as rough as it is. I'd pick this life again and again.
Gee, your friends weren't wrong when they
mate.
said you guys are just unbelievable.
I don't think
and
I've
you
met a more
smile
incredible
through
family
everything.
with just such a positive attitude.
We were talking to you,
Thank you.
Earlier, and you were saying the most important thing for you guys right now is creating memories. You've got 4 beautiful children. You've had more thrown at you in life than anybody should ever have. And it's the small, little, precious moments that mean the most to you.
We've made a bucket list of things to do. Yeah, it's one of those things that you sort of go, okay, we've made a bucket list, and we should probably fulfill as much as we can while the kids are this age, and then, you know, if they get older and if I'm still here, then we can sort of do some of those older things like roller coasters and that type of thing. But, you know, it's just, it's a juggling act.
Well, we did hear about the bucket list.
We did hear about the bucket list. So we want to try and help you out and try and help you build those memories. So we got on to our mates at What If. We would love to fly you guys up to Queensland. We know a road trip's important to you.
Yeah.
So flights, What If's going to sort all the accommodation down the East Coast.
Get you a car.
Go as long as you want. We'll sort the car.
Fuel.
Yep, we're taking care of fuel. We just want to...
Oh my God.
We want to clear the expenses. Like you said, you know, your health's a one day at a time thing, but we'll sort all the theme parks and stuff for you, see how you're feeling, see if you're up to, you know, going there with the kids and stuff. But
yeah,
all of it will be taken care of for you guys.
Oh my God,
thank you so much. To obviously,
that's the least we can do.
To
oh my God, thank you so
our
much.
Friends, it's an incredible act.
You get
kindness
really
spreads.
stuck.
Oh, I bet.
Like,
you're an incredible
There's nothing
family.
you have to say, honestly.
You just feel like it doesn't matter what you say. It's not enough.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to say any thanks. Your friends contacted us and told us about you. And as soon as we heard about your family, we were like, what can we do? So shout out to Beck and the team at What If for jumping on board. We want to give you guys the ultimate family holiday for you and the kids.
Thank you.
To most importantly, spend the time together and do all those things that you've dreamt of doing.
And take your time, plan it how you want, take it one day at a time. If you want to move locations, change a comp, we'll be there, we'll support you, we'll move it all around for you.
Murray, the only thing I can't get you is a Melbourne premiership. Now, I know you're a D supporter, and I'm sorry about that. Not this year anyway,
No,
but I'm
definitely
working
not
on
this year.
next year. All right? You like taking the kids to the footy?
Yes, we have pretty much only taken the older two, not the younger two, because you know, when you take younger kids to the footy, there's a lot, and especially if it's the side you barrack for, then I feel like it's even more so a lot, because you want to watch the footy. You don't just want to hang out.
Be distracted by the 4 kids.
Correct. Yeah. So
I hope the trip can create some amazing memories
Thank
for you guys.
you. No doubt it will.
Hey, before we let you go, sorry, executive producer just whispered in my ear, we've got to go to a break, but we've had some friends of the show call through. So if you guys are happy to stay with us, we are on the air with the Brown family this morning. This is Nova 100.
These are the moments we live for.
Well, it's been a very emotional morning in here. We're joined by the Brown family. Murray, who's a beautiful father of 4 gorgeous children, was born with cystic fibrosis, underwent a double lung transplant at the age of 18, and has recently been diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. But you are an extraordinary dad. And in the lead up to Father's Day, Murray, we wanted to do something special for you.
It's all about making memories for this family, and that's what we're trying to help you guys out with this morning. Our mates at What If have kindly said they want to send you up and down the Queensland coast, because we know you guys really want to go on a road trip. So all your accom, flights, car hire, fuel, we will take care of all that.
Yeah.
But look, it's not going to stop there, because during the last song, phone lines have absolutely lit up. Sarah has called through from Werribee Open Range Zoo. Good morning.
Morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
Hello, you're on the line with the Brown family. How you going, Dale?
I'm well. Listen, how is everybody? I've heard your story. We really want to help create some family memories. Would you like to come out to Werribee Open Range Zoo?
The kids into animals?
Yes, very much so.
Wonderful. So I'd really love to invite you to come out to Werribee and also do a deluxe safari adventure. So it's the closest you're going to get to getting to Africa.
Oh,
They're
amazing.
always-
Thank you.
That's all right. We're going to get Murray on a rhino. Just
Why not? I'm sure he'll be fine.
But definitely a great way for you to make some family memories. So we'd love to have you.
That is awesome.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Oh, your beautiful kids have just walked past. Look at them all.
Head to toe in Nova merchandise.
Yeah, they're really dressing up. Your gorgeous friends are here as well.
Hey, I've got Tony on the line from Red Balloon. Good morning, Tony.
So we just heard Murray and Danielle's story, and I thought I would give you a call up and just see if we could offer them some Red Balloon experiences to help create more of those beautiful memories together that they've been talking about.
What are you into?
Danielle's just burst into tears, so I'm thinking that might be a yes.
Yes. Don't do that.
What are you thinking?
Well, we believe that everyone should go on a hot air balloon at least once. So we're thrilled to give Murray and Danielle a romantic hot air balloon flight in the Red Balloon balloon.
Correct.
And also a $1,000 Red Balloon voucher for a snorkeling trip for the family.
We were just talking about the hot air balloon and what we should do. So
was that on the bucket list?
Yeah, Indy keeps saying she wants to go
Awesome.
on a hot air parachute. I think she
No, I think stay in the basket.
No parachutes required.
Let's stay in the basket on this one. Hey, Tony, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, good mate of ours from Mount Buller, Dave, who has looked after us many a times. G'day, Dave.
Morning, Dave.
You're on the...
Good morning. I've been listening in, so moved by the story. The resilience as a family is just so inspiring. So, yeah, we'd love to support with an unforgettable trip to Mount Buller for your family, skiing, tobogganing lessons for the kids, après ski, whatever you like.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
That's it. Yeah, it's obviously the bucket list is definitely coming true, and I'm overwhelmed, I guess, of emotions.
Hey, Dave, thank you so much, mate.
No worries. We'll see you there.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Dave.
That's what it's all about. These guys just want to make memories and, take the kids to Mount Buller, make some memories in the snow. And like we said before, the team at What If are going to sort Queensland, go up and down, take the kids to theme parks.
Thank you so much. I feel like this is Indy's bucket list.
Is Indy excited?
They can all meet the characters.
Oh, they're so sweet. The kids are all sitting out there. They are 4 gorgeous little kids. I know you probably think you're pretty lucky with them, but they have hit the jackpot having you guys as parents. Look at them. They're so well behaved. Jase, what school do your kids go to? Jase, we should send yours.
Are they on sedatives or something like that?
To be fair, they're very tired.
Yeah, right. I'll be loading mine up with Valium if I was bringing them out.
Into Queensland.
Hey, Murray, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, mate.
Thank you. This is one of the best gifts.
Well, you're a shining example to all of Melbourne, both of you.
Thank you.
It's a team. It's a team effort.
It's a massive team effort.
And this team is, incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's honestly the least we can do, guys. The Brown family joining us on the air. We found Melbourne Super Dad, Murray, in the lead up to Father's Day. And guys, go enjoy the trips and enjoy making memories with your family.
We will. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Send us some pics. We want family holiday pics.
I want that hideous photo you get coming off a roller coaster when you're on the Gold Coast and no one looks flattering. Coming down the loop, let me tell you.
Guys, you're amazing. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Guys, we're about to get out of here.
We are. It's going to be a great weekend, Melbourne.
God, what a week.
What a big week.
What a big week for us.
Oh, what a week.
And 19 degrees today for Melbourne.
He's still complaining. What a week.
What about when he goes,
I scattered my parents' ashes at the start of the week, so that's been a big one.
Yeah, but that was
Sorry.
last week's news.
Because you haven't even mentioned it all week. You've just whinged about everything else all of this week. What about when he said yesterday when we were driving back from the snow, I'm just mentally and physically exhausted. I said, what are you physically exhausted from? And he goes, just walking in the snow is a lot. It's a lot just having to walk on the ice. You've really got to tense so you don't slip.
You do have to tense.
Physically exhausted. All right, let's get out of here. Come on, play the music.
Before we do,
the music.
Our executive producer, Brody the Thumb.
What are you up to?
Your wife Annika's away at the moment, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah.
Girls trip.
What a lucky girl.
She's on a girls trip?
No, she's away for work.
Oh.
So
that's what she told you.
Yeah.
Tonight I'm home alone, and when I'm home alone, I like to do my favourite dinner. So I sit there in my jocks on the couch.
Which is dressed up for him because normally he's a nudist.
He's nude when he eats.
He's the only guy that puts clothes on when his wife goes
I'll
away.
sit there with my dog. She'll sit next to me.
What's her name?
Parsley. Parsley will sit next to me.
What? Can I just say, this is so much more sadder than it sounds because he's sitting. Oh, damn it, but he's sitting here at a Port Adelaide.
What sort of dog's Parsley?
1980s
what sort of dog is
merch.
Parsley?
She's an English staffy.
Cute.
Yeah.
Do you wear Port Adelaide jocks like that hat and that jumper you've got on?
I've got Speedos, which are Port Adelaide, but I've had them for so long they're wearing right around the bit where...
Okay. All right, so you sit there with Parsley on the couch
in your
and
jocks. My favourite dinner. So I get sushi from my favourite sushi restaurant.
Shout out, where is it?
Sushi Factory in Bentley. I get fish and chips from North Road Fish and Chips.
What?
But just chips with extra chicken salt.
And sushi.
And 2 potato cakes. And then get a bottle of Riesling and you put that between your legs. And then you have one each side. So then you can pick up and dip and then drink at the same time.
What do you drink out of the bottle or from a straw?
No, straight out of the bottle. Raw dog it.
And what's Parsley doing?
She sits there and then she gets a little bit of the sushi. She gets a few chips and then we sit there and watch TV.
Does she drink the Riesling from your bottle too from between your legs? I hope not.
But that's how I will be.
Dare I say?
Imagine if his wife comes home early. Parsley, what are you doing?
Dare I say? What are you watching?
Oh, well, usually I'll watch the footy.
It's going to be the footy. I hope it's the footy.
No, there's no footy tonight, so that's why I wish you didn't ask that question, Clint.
He's watching The Bodyguard.
Hey, enjoy living.
That is living.
Thank you for being a friend.
I knew you'd like that one.
Wow.
No, the Paralympics are on. You can watch the Paralympics.
Can someone get a welfare check on Parsley in the morning?
Yeah, not Brody, just Parsley.
Just Parsley.
Poor Parsley.
How's the intensity?
What's you called your English bulldog Parsley for? I love that.
Yeah,
That's
naming
so
convention.
cute.
How did you come up with Parsley?
No, we just really liked the name. I thought it was cute.
And the herb.
Yeah, it was either going to be that or Barbara.
The herb isn't
Or
great.
Barbara.
Yeah. It was gonna be
Very different
yeah.
names, Parsley and Barbara.
Yeah, we love Parsley.
I'm glad you went with Parsley.
That is it. We're out of here.
What a week.
Brody's got places to go.
What a week.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend, Melbourne. Thank you for everything this week. We have loved playing along with you.
Absolutely. We will see you on Monday. It is. Bye for now.
Thank you for being a friend. It's gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.